Hey, what's going on, guys? So Disney has finally revealed Palpatine's entire plan throughout the entire Skywalker saga. So in today's video, I'm going to explain to you everything that Disney has said and also make some inferences for myself that I know to be true just based off what they have said, kind of just filling in the blanks. So if you guys have any ideas or suggestions for topics for future videos, make sure you leave that in the comments. Also, if you have any critiques for this video, make sure you leave that in the comments as well. I'm open to all criticism, but let's get right into the video. So this story starts all the way back in the prequel era. Palpatine wants to gain political power to create a galactic Sith empire, but he doesn't just want that, he also wants eternal life because of his desire to rule the galaxy forever. This desire was fueled by Plagueis teasing him with the ability to cheat death. At some point in his journey, Palpatine learns of the Sith ritual. The Sith ritual being if someone is fully committed to the dark side and they try to kill a master of the Sith that knows the ritual, the master's spirit passes into the attacker. The entire prequel trilogy is about Palpatine's first attempt to achieve his goal of eternal power. What makes Palpatine so dangerous in these times is not his ability to foresee the future, but to adapt to anything and everything that happens. Palpatine has multiple plans at all times. Here are some scenarios in which could have went wrong within Palpatine's plan. What if he was not able to influence the Senate to elect him as Chancellor? What if the Trade Federation turned on him? Or what if Maul or Dooku went to the light side and exposed his plan to the Jedi? The last one not being very likely, but definitely possible. The truth is, Palpatine had backup plans for all of these scenarios. And honestly, I'm sure a lot of things did go wrong within Palpatine's initial plan, but Palpatine changed and adapted to make it work, as he always did. But getting back to his main plan being immortality and ruling the galaxy forever. At first, he would experiment with the Kaminoans and cloning, but they repeatedly failed at cloning Force sensitives. Being unable to clone Force sensitives has been a common theme throughout all of Star Wars, throughout the books and the comics. It's just a thing that everyone has struggled with and no one has really perfected the art of doing so. So this brings up the question about how did he create Snoke, because obviously Snoke was Force sensitive, but I guess if anyone could clone or create a Force sensitive being, it would be Palpatine. But anyway, during the time at the prequels, he could not clone a Force sensitive, so it's time for a new plan. Palpatine then finds out about Anakin, who was either his or Plagueis' creation, and he manages to turn him to the dark side. Finally, an all-powerful vessel for Palpatine to perform the Sith ritual and live much longer than before, becoming unstoppable. But then Vader fights Obi-Wan and gets his limbs cut off, so now Vader is unusable as a vessel. Palpatine then is forced to adapt again and make Vader into a warrior to kill off Palpatine's enemies instead of a vessel for Palpatine to transform into. So at this point, Anakin and cloning are both proven useless, so he decides to create an offspring. Obviously, Palpatine would never have a son out of love for a woman because he's too evil for that. He solely wants a son to train him in the dark side and create a new vessel for the ritual. But this plan also fails because his son was not Force sensitive, so Palpatine rejected him and tried to kill him, but the son escapes. He now once again has to craft a new plan, cue Luke Skywalker, but he fails again. This time he even dies to the hand of his personal warrior and servant, Darth Vader. But the Sith worshippers were able to revive the corpse and create an undead Palpatine. Then Palpatine finds out about Rey, his granddaughter, who is very Force sensitive. He sends his minion Ochi to retrieve her, but he fails and Palpatine loses track of the girl. Yet again, Palpatine has to craft a new plan, Ben Solo. Ben Solo is basically the new Anakin, very strong, very young, and very powerful. So then Palpatine creates Snoke to turn Kylo to the dark while not letting anyone know he is alive. Then he lets Ben kill Snoke, fully pledging Ben to the dark side, proving Ben is a worthy new Sith. After seeing that Ben cares about Rey during the Battle of Starkiller Base, Palpatine realizes the ultimate test for Ben would be to kill Rey. But what he did not understand was that when he bridged their minds, it formed a Force bond that was more powerful than any Force bond ever formed before. Palpatine did not realize that he would be creating a Force dyad. He does not know how close that Rey and Ben have become. He still wants Ben and he still believes Ben will kill Rey when the time comes. But after Rey heals Ben and then Leia projects the memory of Han to Ben and he fully turns back to the light, Palpatine knows Ben is lost to the light side completely. Now Palpatine knows he only has one shot left. He has to go after his granddaughter, Rey. When she goes to Exegol to meet Palpatine, Palpatine plays with her using lies and half-truths to make her angry and want to kill him. But Rey senses that Ben is there, so she does not give in to her anger, so Palpatine cannot complete the Sith ritual. Palpatine then comes to the realization that this generation has no Force users worthy of being the new Sith. So he decides to just kill both Rey and Ben instead and wait for a new Force sensitive in a new generation. But then he discovers the dyad and that actually resurrects him to full-on Palpatine. But then Rey kills him again with the help of all the Jedi Force ghosts. Palpatine spent his whole life trying to become immortal only to be finally destroyed by actual immortal being, finally proving that the dark side is not more powerful, only quicker, more seductive. So if you guys enjoyed this video explaining Palpatine's entire plan, Disney finally gave it to us and I decided to fill in the blanks that they left open. So I hope you guys enjoyed watching this, and for the next couple days I will be posting 2 videos a day for as many days as I can, just because there's a lot going on right now in the Star Wars news universe. So I'll probably do 1 lore video or theory video a day and then 1 news news video a day, just letting everyone know what's going on within Star Wars. So thank you so much for watching. If you did like the video, make sure you leave a like on the video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and I hope to see you on the next one.